What do you think about the boogeyman about Matias? Do you think he has? We talked about this briefly, but I thought that he has the tools to possibly beat all the guys. But I don't think you agree with that, right?
No,
So do you
I don't.
think
I
he
don't
can?
think he could beat T.O. I don't think he could beat Devin. I don't think he could beat Rolly. Uh, uh, can he beat Ryan Garcia? Possibly, but Ryan
Yeah,
Garcia. If Ryan Garcia's this, he don't do that shoulder roll, whatever. His offense is his defense at times, and that can freeze Matias. And Ryan don't get tired. His hand speed don't get tired. He don't. He
so
don't. He don't. He don't. So Matias, and I like Subriel Matias, but this notion that he is the boogeyman just came out of nowhere.
it did
Dude,
one fight.
yeah, dude, he had that fight where that tragic fight with Maximus, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he beat Malik Hawkins, right?
Hmm.
And he beat Brettis Prescott. So, but he fought a dude, a Nyan, and uh, uh, dude is 14 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 7 wins by way of knockout. He got dropped and he lost.
Right.
Now, did he come back and win and get a knockout? Yeah, he did. He avenged it for sure, no doubt.
Or he got
But
dropped in that fight.
how's he a boogeyman? Yeah, how's he a
Mhm.
boogeyman where you got outboxed by
I guess
somebody
it's
with no power
I guess it's the record. People look at the 20-0 all knockouts, and
or
it's impressive.
knockouts? Right. But just take that into consideration. Nobody says Ryan Garcia is the boogeyman,
Right.
and he why he got Ryan Garcia got what 20 knockouts or something like that, 24
I
knockouts.
I guess Ryan isn't considered to be a hard-nosed, tough fighter. He's considered more of a pretty boy for some reason, whereas Matias is considered like a rough fighter. Maybe that's
Right.
why.
But that's what I'm saying. So we because again it's the narrative created.
Right.
Because what makes it different? Ryan has fought and beat better competition, right? He beat Luke Campbell and Javier Fortuna,
Okay. Yeah.
and he beat Oscar Duarte,
Right.
and he knocked all of them out.
Right.
So why is Ryan Garcia not the boogeyman? Because he got knocked out by Tank. Tank knocked out everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, it's the perception. Because like you said, Ryan Garcia is perceived as the pretty boy.
Mm-hmm.
So because he's perceived and looked at as the pretty boy, then you don't consider him a knockout artist or a boogeyman.
Yeah. I mean, he has one of the fastest, really just the left hook, because I won't say fast hands because not his right, but fastest left hooks I've seen in a long time.
But even if you look at Ryan Garcia's uh, uh, um, straight right hand, right, how fast it comes out with the authority and the power it comes out with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The sport of boxing will just create a narrative. You understand? Ryan Garcia has 20 knockouts and 1 loss. Subriel Matias has 20 knockouts and 1 loss. Well, what's the difference? If you put the same level of opposition in there with Ryan, I'm pretty sure he has 20 wins by way of knockout too.
Right. Yeah, like I said, I guess it's just the way he did it and the fact that he knocked him out every time.
Yeah. So it's like,
Mm.
and at least Ryan got knocked out by Tank. He lost to a guy that only has 7 knockouts, 14 wins, 2 losses, and 2. Who
Right.
knows who Anayan is?
True.
Everybody know who Tank is.
Right.
So
Right.
why don't he get the same credit and the same? Because the perception. Perception is reality in the sport of boxing.
People also always like to find that neck. I feel like us fight fans want to be part of seeing that one in a billion fighter. They want to be like, oh no, I lived through watching this guy fight. So we're always looking for that one in a billion fighter.
Right.
So
And
everybody's
and,
always
and, we,
looking
and
for it.
we and that's what we do. We create We created this is why I call the sport of boxing the Wild Wild West, because only in the sport of boxing can you create your own world and actually live in it. Only in boxing. In no other sport can you do that. But in boxing you can. We could just make up a narrative. We could just pick a fighter and make him a superstar.
Right.
Right. He's the boogeyman. Huh? How's he the boogeyman?
Right.
Who did Subriel Matias beat for that belt?
I just found out he had a belt. I didn't even realize he had one.
My point exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's not.
Devin beats Regis for the belt. T.O. beats Josh Taylor for the belt. And he's the boogeyman.
So you don't even think Subriel is above Ryan? You think he's at Ryan's level or below Ryan's level?
I think that was a 50-50 fight.
Okay.
And I'm giving Ryan the edge.
Okay. That'd be a good fight. They should fight, but I don't think Ryan would fight him because it's not enough reward, too much risk.
Right. So let me see Subriel Matias versus Ishmael Barroso then.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Because, again, like I said, T.O. beats Josh Taylor, the best fighting division. Devin beats the second best fighting division, and Regis. And Subriel Matias beat who we don't even know for the belt, yet he's the boogeyman.
Right.
Huh?
Boogeyman.
Make it make sense.
Yeah. But boogeyman, I guess, is just another way of saying this is the dark horse guy who nobody knows who could possibly beat everybody. Right? That's what a boogeyman is.
He's just a rugged fighter. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just that dude that he beat, the Russian kid, was throwing some bombs. I was shocked that he survived those shots.
And look, he was getting hit a lot in that fight.
A lot. And that kid was
dude ran out of gas and stayed too close in the pocket.
He did run out of gas, and he also looked perplexed. He's like, how come this dude's not falling from these? Right. He didn't know what to do with that.
And he started giving up his distance.
Yep, and got tired. Yeah,
he got tired, and then Subriel Matias, he came on. He's durable. He's rough, he's rugged, and he's durable.
Very.
But the boogeyman to me is Jerron Boots Ennis.
Well, not really boogeyman, because everybody knows what he could do, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he spooked you because of his talent.
And he's unfortunately in a position where there's nobody for him to fight because most of the guys at his weight are moving up. So unless he moves up to 54.
Yeah, he's in a very, very. He came a generation behind a very solid generation.
He did. You're right. Very unfortunate. And him versus Bud to me is the most competitive fight out of everybody.
He could have made a serious. Imagine if Boots came in the same generation as everybody else. That would have been epic. If he could have with the Danny Garcias, the Keith Thurmans, Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, Sean Porter, he came in the same generation as them.
Yep.
Kell Brook. He could beat all of them.
You think so?
Imagine his imagine his resume. What his resume look like?
Do you think Boots beats Bud right now?
It's a 50-50. The only reason I give Bud a slight edge is because of experience.
I say the same thing. I agree. Yeah,
it's that experience. I expect Jerron Ennis to do X, Y, and Z, but I don't know if he's gonna do X, Y, and Z.
Right. You're cutting out. You're cutting out,
What about now?
You there? Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. I project him to do certain things, and I believe he has the talent to react a certain kind of way, but he's a human being. I don't know how he's going to react.
Yeah, and he's also not been, in my opinion, fully tested. Like, he passes the eye test with flying colors, but he hasn't actually been, in actuality, tested.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, and Terence Crawford can match him in skills and abilities. So,
and exceed him in experience.
Right. So, and they seasoned experience. So, if Terence Crawford clips you, how is you going to react? I believe he's going to react, but I got to see him do it. I seen Terence Crawford do it. You understand? So
Yeah.
it's like I believe you could win the NBA championship because you got all the abilities of Michael Jordan, but I got to see you in the finals.